Okay. Well, um, Dragon Star here. I just wanted to talk about taxes a little bit. The thing I wanted to talk about taxes. Um, you know, I don't know. I don't agree with taxes. Um, my baby keeps knocking over the water, and I'm trying to stay hydrated. Um, I don't know. I don't believe in taxes because I feel that everyone can, if you think of the thing that you most want, um, most want to do in life, like, I don't know, you want to grow food or do dancing or help homeless or help people, um, or invent something. To me, you know, I don't know. People will contribute to what they want to contribute to. They do that anyway now. We all do that now. Whatever we're putting our money to. So if people are like, oh, the roads, wouldn't get done. Well, if somebody knows how to do that or wants to get, that's something that they like to do, why wouldn't you pay someone to have that done? It's like, oh, I want this road in front of my house or something. When you pay someone to do it, or like, oh, you could be like, what about protection or, the cops or military? Because that's what they spend a lot of the tax money on, um, is military, is what? About more than $600 billion of our money that they take goes to the war and killing people. So it's like, if someone is a warrior, fighter, trained fighter, someone who's skilled at fighting, and, in a world that didn't have taxes, and for example, someone has a business or some kind of service that they're doing, a teacher or something, and they're having some type of problem or they're not a skilled fighter, they would pay someone to help them out because that's what service that they're needing. That's what, you know, the cops do or military would be like warriors, um, that would get paid for their services in some kind of way. I mean, people get paid for their services in some kind of way, some kind of trade, money, something. It's not like it would just be free, unless they wanted it to be free. But I mean, everybody's time is precious. People, what they're doing is important, not just, oh, the person over here that, I mean, okay, say they'd be like, oh, taxes are for schools and all this other stuff, and food. Okay, so if there was no taxes, you're telling me that there wouldn't still be people interested in, plants and medicine and learning how it works and what it does. They wouldn't do that on their own and figure it out, or learn from someone else that already knows, how it works. And like with the food, they would grow it and sell it. Now, if you're saying, oh, what about transportation and all those kinds of things? Well, wouldn't the person that is doing transportation or, wanting to do deliveries like they have now, someone would get paid for it? It'd be like, oh, I need this stuff delivered. Okay, so I'm going to find someone who has that service and pay for it, and then that'll be taken care of. So I don't know why we need someone taking our money going, oh, well, we're going to tell you how to spend it, and we're going to put it to these things. If I'm interested in schooling, teaching young children, which many people are, wouldn't they already put their money towards schooling and things like that? If they had more of their money from what they have to be taken out of taxes, they would even be able to put more money into schooling or whatever they're interested in working towards. And not everybody needs to put their money towards the same things. Not everybody's interested in the same things. Or how would we learn anything new or come up with anything new if we're all doing the same things? Like, okay, I'm just saying that, they say taxes is them pretty much someone giving, it's not, I don't know how it's a service, but it's like, oh, I'll take this money from you and I'll decide what it needs to go on. Because somehow you're better than me and you need my money to figure out something. I mean, I don't know why you need my money. Or anybody's money, really. Because people are smart and competent, obviously, or, people wouldn't figure out how to do anything. So, just going, oh, taxes is needed, it's somehow helping. Well, if it's so helping, then in what kind of way? What kind of way you want to tell me that it is helping people to take their money and not spend it on helping people that need food? Now, like I said, they'll be like, oh, well, if we didn't have taxes, nobody would help the homeless. That's not true. If people had their money and had more of their money, then whoever's in need that is around, and there's a lot of people that want to help, obviously, they would help those people with the money that they got. If they decide that they want to help someone. Not everyone's just going to be like, oh, fuck everybody. It's no tax time, so everything is crazy. How is that? How is that? Because we decide what each individual person is deciding, I worked for this money and then I'm going to put it into some type of research. Why can't they do that? Oh, because you're like, oh, well, then some other areas won't be covered with money. Well, if nobody feels that it's important, then maybe it's not important. Because if everybody thought it was important, or someone thought it was important, they would do it. They would have that service. So, to me, taking out all this money from taxes and putting it all towards military when America, let's see, does about 600 to 700 billion dollars for military and war, when who's out there wanting to fight us, really? They say the next country has 50 billion in money towards military, and that's Russia. And then what's next? The next country, 10 billion, if that. And then on from there is maybe 1 million that they have for their military. And then so on, it goes down. So if we're the only place that spends 600, 700 billion dollars a year on military and killing fucking people, it's just like, okay, who wants this? And what is so important that we take money from everybody to go pay all these people in America to go fight these other people in other countries, for what? To take their stuff? I mean, what's so great about that? We can't figure it out? I mean, what's so great about that? What's so great about destroying people and places? I mean, that's what makes things all out of whack, because we have so much, group of people taking money from everyone else, taxes, and deciding on where that money goes for what, for who, and what results, and how is that benefiting everybody else. Putting all that money into killing children, men and women, like they're nothing. It's like, oh, someone told me to go kill this person. Oh, well, too bad for them. And it makes what? How's everybody so better then? Oh, wait, it's not everybody. It's only a select group of people that is better than, obviously. Because it's not the American people that's benefiting really from it. It's hurting everybody. So, the argument of people are too dumb to figure out anything is stupid. Because I wonder what the world would look like, without worrying about paying, without someone coming to you, going, oh, I need this amount of your money to put in my causes. What about our own causes, our individual causes, what we want to put it towards? What's wrong with what someone individually wants to put towards? Oh, something won't get done. Well, if people, like I said, are interested in it, then it'll get done, because that's what they want to work towards. Now, if they're not interested in it, then it's something that it won't be done, because no one cares. Now, like I said, for the Warriors, shoot, I like to do many things. I like to work with many things, but I'm one of those people that if my neighbor needed, if I came out and someone needed my help with a problem, then I can help out. I'm not, there's those that are scared and those that aren't too scared, to handle situations. So it'd be like, you help out those that help you out, obviously. And, what, like I said, taxes is someone taking your money for their own purposes, not yours, not have any of your interests. You might want to think that they got your back in some kind of way, but to me, I don't know how it's got your back when you have to pay for all your services anyway. So, and so you're paying for what, someone to manage your money and go, oh, I'm taking this money from you to pay what? They're like, oh, what about these people? These people, they'll need jobs, these government jobs, or making building things. Well, if people are interested in building whatever they're interested in building in, cars, airplanes, there's people interested in all kinds of things, they would do it. And they'll be like, oh, well, what about the person that can't contribute any money? Well, they're obviously, if they're interested in it, they're going to learn for free, probably for a little bit, or maybe not, because whoever they're working for is going to pay them, but they're learning, and then they build a skill and do that service. So going, oh, I need to take this extra money out for these other services is really not right. It's like, it's pretty much kind of like a fuck you. Like, if somebody's getting rich and doing what they want with everybody's money. That's what it is. As into, what I try to do is put, of course, everybody does, is pay for stuff that they support. Obviously, when you buy jewelry or you buy clothes or you buy certain products, or get some type of service, it's because that's something you're supporting, that you're paying for. I don't have all the answers. I'm just saying, is taxes something that is needed in the sense of, like, is something that's helping you or us or anybody? Or is it really making everything harder, real hard for everyone to even live? Because if you have someone over you going, oh, you have to pay this to support these things, but you could have been focusing on something else in another area and building something else that you don't even know what it is, because you're not putting your money in it. Someone else is already deciding, you give me that money and we're gonna go bomb some motherfuckers, okay? Yeah. That doesn't sound that exciting at all. I don't support killing. I mean, what are they doing to me? Are they coming? Is someone coming in my door at this moment doing something to me? And if they were, obviously I would have to get up and fight, wouldn't I? Just like everybody else. But instead, we're the ones somewhere else fighting other people for what? Putting so much money, 600 billion. And they don't give a fuck about anything else. You think they give a fuck about you getting any food, or your kids getting any food, or anybody getting some health care or anything like that? But there's tons of people that want to be doctors and help people and heal people and things like that. And you think they wouldn't get paid without taxes? Nobody would need them and pay them for their services because of taxes? Sounds kind of stupid to me. Nobody would pay them. Nobody would pay anybody, I guess, for nothing. Somehow, people would just get stuff for free, or wouldn't get anything at all. I guess everybody would just sit in the corner and cry, like they have no mind or nothing. They don't know shit, right? We don't know shit. We would just sit here and lay and die. That's what we do, right? When people stop thinking that they need a parent or someone to rule over them like slaves, tell them what to do or what they need to do in their life. Once people wake up to feeling that they don't need that anymore, then all that probably will go away. A lot of things will change. I think things will change over time anyway. Things are always changing. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Because, I don't know, for me, I do believe that it's taking someone's money unfairly. I wouldn't go to someone and be like, oh, I need this amount of money. I'm taking this amount of money from you to put towards my project. Really? How? How are you gonna come take money from me to put towards your project just because you say so? What if I don't care about your project? Obviously you can go find some people that would be interested and fund your project. So why do you need taxes? Mandatory. And I think it's against the law anyway, really. If you look it up and read it, I think no one's supposed to be paying taxes anyway. But, people will be waking up. I'm waking up, things. So, I love you guys. I just wanted to sit and talk to you. You guys have a good day. Love you. Bye.